Dylan, you're so distracting. How's anybody going to be listening to me when they see that beautiful face? Hey everybody, Marley, and I'm John from Happy Healthy Vegan. Just kidding, obviously. Just thought that would be a little fun little intro, and okay. So hopefully now Marley is done freaking out. Whenever I grab my phone, she's like up in my face, and she likes her picture taken, I think. And so yeah, anyway, just obviously I'm not Happy Healthy Vegan, just wearing the shirt. I don't know, do I look more like Ryan or Angie? That'll be the comment question for today. I don't know. Or do I remind you of either of them at all? Weird intro? Sure, but it's 6:30 a.m., so it makes sense that I'd have a weird intro right now because I'm still half asleep. And the video I wanted to make today was basically I woke up 5 o'clock, which is kind of my around normal time. And I was going to go for my run. I had a planned workout this morning, kind of a marathon pace run. It's 4 or 5 miles. And you know what? I just couldn't convince myself to get out and do it. I just couldn't do it. I was sleeping well, so I hit snooze like 8,000 times. Not 8,000, obviously, but I hit snooze a bunch. Oh, hey Dylan, you want to be in the video too? Sorry, you didn't make it. I just couldn't get up. It's not that my legs are tired. It's not that I'm necessarily tired. It's just, sometimes. There we go. Come on, get in the photo. There you go. So that's Dylan. Where was I going with this? Oh, yeah. Couldn't get up this morning. Just couldn't wake up, really. I think I was just enjoying my rest, Right now, since I'm in the taper mode for the marathon, I'm cutting back the mileage a little bit. Some of that extra fatigue is kicking in. And yeah, my body's just taking the rest where it can get it. It's funny, even just a few days of having reduced my mileage a little bit, I'm starting to really notice, like, hey, I'd prefer to be sleeping right now. But I do like running in the morning. And so one of the things I wanted to talk about here was morning versus afternoon running. Which do I prefer? What are the pros and cons? Morning. So obviously, if you get up in the morning, you're feeling pretty good, and you get your run out of the way early, well, guess what? You've got the rest of your day. You don't have to do it. And it's great because you can just go about your day. Sorry, it's a little bit hard to keep this camera steady because I've got cats all around me and on me and everything else. So, maybe we'll just do this angle for a little bit. So yeah, running in the morning, you get some perks by having it done and out of the way early. Dylan, you're so distracting. How's anybody going to be listening to me when they see that beautiful face? Majestic. Let's see if I can sit this down. Might be a little bit low, but okay. Center myself a little bit more. There we go. So, I'm seeing a text from Jamie. There are 2 cookies in the kitchen. Awesome. I'm assuming that means they're for me. She just left. So, all right, hold on. I'm just going to pause this and respond to that because I don't know what's going on here. She just left. Maybe she wants me to get her cookies. Maybe she's coming back for them. I don't know. Hold on. Okay. Those cookies were indeed for me, but I'm not having them yet because I'm filming this video. We're attempting to, at least. I'm having a real hard time at it with all the cats and cookies and other interruptions, but that's okay. Well, okay, what was I talking about? Yeah, morning. All right. So I like running in the morning. I really do. Usually I wake up and even if I'm feeling just a little bit sluggish, I can still get up the first couple kilometers or a couple miles of my run. It's just kind of like a workout or like a warm up, get the blood flowing. I can usually go along pretty good, and I enjoy it, especially this time of the year because it's usually much cooler in the morning. A couple weeks ago, I pretty much had no choice, had to run in the morning because it was just incredibly warm and humid. So, even at 6 a.m., it felt like I was breathing water. That's how warm and humid it was. So, yeah, so you get that. The perks are, your days, you get it out of the way early. So you can go about the rest of your day. It's a good way to wake up and start your day. I feel more energized at work after I run in the morning. I just feel like, okay, I get to the office 8 o'clock. My mind is sharp. I can just, really focus and have a more productive day. Obviously, this time of year it's a little bit cooler, so that's nice. But there is a little bit of a downside. If I'm running in the morning when I'm waking up before I go into the office for 8, obviously I need to be out the door pretty quick. I need to get up around 5:30 at the latest, and be out quick so I can get home, get showered, get cleaned up, and ready to go to work. So one thing that is tough, especially if I plan on doing kind of a workout where it's maybe a 3x2K, kind of a speedier session or a tempo run or something, or hills, is I either have to go out and do that fasted or try to get something in my stomach very quick that's going to be okay for me to go run on, after like just 15 minutes maybe. So what I have generally done is just have a quick cup of coffee, even just like a half a mug. This is kind of a smaller mug. It's not like massive. Actually, I'll show you guys this. I got this for doing my first marathon last July, the one that I'm about to do here in a couple weeks. The See Me Run Nova Scotia Marathon. So they had mugs for the people who ran their very first. And yeah, so anyway, I like this mug. I use it pretty much as my daily mug at home. But it's not a huge mug, so it's a good size just for me to fill that up maybe half or three-quarters of the way and have a quick coffee. And usually that's fine. Like I can drink that and not have any stomach issues and go out and run. And that's enough to get me through, most shorter runs. If I'm going to do anything a little bit longer in the morning, 10K or more, then I'll usually want to have a little something else. And believe it or not, a couple pieces of fruit and coffee is actually like perfect for me in the morning. That's like such good fuel in the morning for something that's just going to be like an easier effort. I wouldn't do that before a race. I'm going to need more than that, maybe before a longer distance race or something. But if I sit down and eat like a cup of cubed cantaloupe or something, or maybe eat a mango and just have a few sips of coffee, that's going to get me through. I'm gonna feel great through my run, probably up to like almost 10 miles in the morning on just that, and that'll be no problem at all. If I was going to do anything else, like, on race days and stuff for marathons, half marathons, I'll usually get up, have a smoothie, have a coffee, have some oatmeal, or have some toast with peanut butter or something like that, and then let it settle for a bit, and make sure I use the washroom 72 times, and yeah. But otherwise, this is all I need. So morning running, I definitely prefer that over afternoon most of the time. But afternoon kind of has its perks too. After going to the office all day, and sometimes things can be a little bit stressful if you're working a job where you're dealing with all kinds of craziness throughout the day. Not necessarily craziness, but if you're busy or if the day's been hectic or whatever, and you get off work, hey, going for a run is a great way to just kind of like release that tension from the day. So there's a perk there. And also, because of our natural circadian rhythm, it tends to be the time when our cardiovascular system's working at its best. So things for me usually feel really easy at 5 p.m. I get off work, I can go out for a run and run like a good tempo run or something, and I'm usually feeling really good. Like my cardio is just no issue at all. So that's kind of a perk for afternoon running. But then again, it's usually warmer. depending on how I've fueled myself and eaten over the last couple days or the last couple hours at work, maybe that's not ideal. Maybe I'm starting to crash a little bit. Maybe I just ate before I came home, and so there's a lot to plan. But anyway, there's some thoughts on morning versus afternoon running. So I was gonna get out this morning, just couldn't do it. Taking the rest, man. I'm feeling it, feeling the rest. I've been sleeping pretty well, and I continue to get usually at least 8 hours, but closer to 9. And running every day, now going into taper mode. The rest is going to be super important leading up to the marathon. So yeah, I'm not concerned about that at all, missing this morning's workout. It gives me time to, I'm going to have a really busy day at work today, so I can just sit here, talk to you guys, spend some time with the cats, drink a coffee, relax. Probably even do like a quick little meditation session or something before I go in and prepare myself for the day. And then, when I get home, because I know it's going to be crazy hectic, I can come home, go for my run, and it'll all be good. So I'm just going to do a little 4 or 5 miles at marathon pace today, which for me, it's not like I've run a whole bunch of marathons, but my time goal right now is, around 345, 350 probably. We'll see how it goes. That's a loose goal. If I break 4, I'll be happy, considering I just missed it by 18 seconds this last time. So yeah, I'm not a speedster, but my marathon pace right now is going to be somewhere around that 8-minute mile, I think. Yeah, well, a little bit slower than 8-minute mile, probably more like 8:15, 8:20. I think that works out. It's too early for math. I do enough of that during the day at work. So yeah, I do sales and estimating and things like that. So crunching numbers a lot, data entry into spreadsheets and coming up with figures, and it can be pretty crazy. You don't want to miss a zero when you're talking tens, hundreds of thousands, or even millions. So I need my brain with me, so that's why running has been very helpful. I've found that it's actually helped my professional life quite a bit. So helps me get the kinks out and feel pretty strong mentally. So okay, wrapping it up. Happy Healthy Vegan, shout out once again. Love the shirt, great quality shirt. It's not a sponsor plug, because obviously they don't sponsor me. I don't make any money from this. Just giving kudos where it is deserved. And go check them out. Hope you guys like this video. And I'm going to try to be more active. I know I come back every 3 months or so and say that, but we'll give it another shot. Okay, have a great day, everybody. Peace.